It's like the ultimate sled hill. Look at this hill. There's a person up there for reference, that little dot. And running into that that rock. A little jump. There you go.
Oh yeah. I can snowboard down this to practice.
There's the city.
You know that back
The
corner?
bird, yeah, let's go to the back corner.
So,
The bird sounds.
that's
So
right.
nice.
Prop.
Little squirrel over there. New York City Metro. Made you shoes?
And Merrill. Which is a good brand.
And wow, and this dog.
That's a good phrase. Dog lady.
Do you think this dog lady was his dog that was the girl dog?
Fuck do I know?
Poor Bob. I know, it's cold now. I said that this area right in front of us looks like the strawberry fields area in New York. Central Park. Central Park. It looks like it should say Imagine in the middle. It looks just like it. Let's say goodbye to this park. The sun is setting. It's getting chilly. I'm glad we came. Are you glad? It's a new day. I was feeling so anxious yesterday. It was hard to do anything or get out of that mindset. So I'm gonna try today to get out of it a little. It's a really sunny day, but it's windy and a little cold, but I think I'm gonna take a drive to the beach. I can't decide if I want to go into Harvard Square and walk around there and go to a little cafe, or if I want to go to the beach and drive. So it's either like driving or taking the bus and the train. I think I want to drive, and I think I want to be outside and go to the beach. So I think that's my plan. I'm going to try to maybe go to a little cafe to work a little bit. And I have to prep for an interview tomorrow. And yeah, I just want to get rid of this nervous energy. It is temporary. My mindset will shift and I won't be so worried about everything. But I think anxiety is interesting because I'm interpreting my feelings as being anxious and worried, but they actually, in fact, could be excited feelings. And I know that these things that I've been anxious about lately are things that are coming up that I enjoy doing, that I like, I feel comfortable doing once I'm in it. And I think anything that has any kind of performative expectation makes me really anxious. Like even social situations. So like I get really worried about having conversations with people. Like I'm trying to get to the bottom of why that is so anxiety inducing to me. Like what is the worst case scenario that I don't have something to say to someone? Like, you know, there's two people in a conversation. They will also bring up things to say. Like, what am I worried about? Maybe like saying something that makes me sound stupid, or not knowing how to respond to someone and maybe saying the wrong thing. I guess that's where my anxiety stems from. But yeah, and like other performative things like jobs, like I have a job now where I lead groups, and that is something that I've done in the past. Like I do that in my volunteer groups. I lead groups. Sorry if you can hear the garbage truck outside. So like I have plenty of experience leading groups and doing things of that nature, but I am doing that again as a job right now, and it just makes me so nervous. And when I'm in it, it's just like performing music. Like I get so anxious about performing music, but once I'm like one song in, it's like I feel like I was made to do it. Like I feel very comfortable, very in my element, really happy and excited to be doing that. Same thing when I lead groups. I get really anxious beforehand, but then while I'm in it, I have a flow. I'm like, yeah, this is good. I like doing this. I like group settings. I like facilitating conversation and flow and energy and information. I don't know, there's just this theme in my life lately where I'm just anxious about all things, even things that I enjoy and know that I am good at and can do. Just this, yeah, performative part of it all is what is really getting to me. Like I have to be on, and I have to react, and I have to speak, and I have to come up with ideas. I don't know, maybe I'm just like out of practice, maybe because of the pandemic, but I think it started long before that. So I don't know, I just have more kind of soul searching to do in that way of trying to figure out where all this really stems from and what I'm really afraid of. And I don't want my anxiety to hold me back. I don't want specifically the anxiety that I'm not good enough or that I won't do a good job at something. I don't want that to stop me from doing things, because I know that I can do things. Like I know these specific things that I get so worried about. I know I can do them, and that even I know I do a good job at them. So it's just this weird switch that's happening in my brain that's like twisting reality and making me feel like I can't do stuff. I'm just gonna try to move out of that a little. So let's just see where the day takes us. It's really sunny out, like I said, and I'm gonna try to enjoy that. And I love the spring. Let me just put that in really quick. I used to always think that my favorite season was fall, and I do. There is like a really beautiful feeling about September. Like September feels like the start of New Year, because like school. I love the spring. I love the spring. It's like the anticipation of summer is almost better than the real thing. And it's just like so many days ahead of warm, nice weather. And also everything's coming back to life, and the birds are coming back, and the smells, and you can watch everything get green again and grow again, and it's so beautiful. So happy that spring is here. Let's just go and enjoy the day. Wow, I love it. Made it to a town called Salisbury, which is maybe, not to offend anyone, but maybe the not as nice beach area in Massachusetts. It's very close to the New Hampshire border, but I love this. It's like a deserted beach town. It's like how the island is in the wintertime. The island in New Jersey, where I'm from. So I love that. I love when I get a little taste of home. So it's cute. There's all these little like pizza arcade places, and it's real deserted and real cute. So I'll show you what it looks like. But I did see a condo that was for sale, and it's like right on the main road, and you could walk to this area really easily. And I don't know, now I'm thinking like this might be a good place to invest too, because it's cheaper here. The houses and condos are kind of cheaper here, and it's right on the beach. Like, look, you can walk on this boardwalk every day and then look at the beach. I would love that. And for some reason in my head, I feel like it's like known as kind of like, I don't know, a dumpier area, but I think it's just because the North Shore of Massachusetts is so wealthy that maybe this just isn't as wealthy as the rest of them, because it's very cute, and there's a lot of live music venues. Even when I was looking on the map before I got here, I saw that, and then looking around at all the signs, they all say live music. So there's like a happening scene. Reminds me of New Jersey a lot, which, you know, I love. I'm always looking for places in Massachusetts and New England that feel like New Jersey, feel like home. And you might ask, why not just move back to New Jersey? And it's a good question, but something about going back to where you came from, you know? You just want to keep moving on and growing and doing different things. But yeah, I'm loving it here. I think it's so cute. There's like not another soul around. I saw one other person walking, and I think a couple of these businesses are open, but oh, there's one other person. They're getting a pizza. I just passed the largest campsite area I have ever seen. It had so many picnic tables, and it was huge. And I think it looked so big because there weren't any trees. It's like a beach campground. It was really cool. But I was trying to go to this area that like overlooks Plum Island. It's kind of like where they meet, but there's like water in between them. I've made it to a little scenic spot, and I'm having a little snack. I think I maybe might go to a little cafe that's up in this area that's in Salisbury town. Like, this is more Salisbury Beach. It's really windy, so I'm not gonna go outside. And I always feel guilty about that. But I was just outside. Does anyone else have that thing when it's a nice day? You have guilt if you're not outside every second of the day. Like, on a nice day, I could be outside for like 4 or 5 hours, and I'll get home, and I'll be home for 30 minutes, and I'll start to feel guilty that I'm not still outside. And I'm like, you just enjoyed many hours outside. This vlog is all about negative feelings. Anxiety, guilt, because like you never talk about good stuff, you know? You gotta vent about the bad stuff. I don't love that, because, you know, like when you talk about people and relationships, when you need to vent to others, your best friend, sibling, and people get the idea that the situation you're in or the person you're around is like all negative and not good for you, and it's like, I'm just talking to you about the 20% that's negative, and I just gotta talk it out, because I don't need to talk out the good stuff, because I don't sound like I'm bragging. Anyway, so I feel positive feelings too. Let's see, what do I feel? I feel content, joyful, happy to see the water. I feel proud of myself, I guess I'll say. I feel adventurous. I feel strong. I've been working out at the gym. I've been doing some strength training, so like actually strong. I feel like in my muscles, I feel stronger. Alright, that's all. Okay, I lied. The cafe that I thought I wanted to go to, that I thought was in Salisbury, was actually in Newburyport. So if it's in Newburyport, then I might as well just go to this other place that I've been wanting to go to, called New Kitchen in New. And it's like a health food place, but also has really nice seating and seems like a nice place to also work. Has like cafe vibes, but is more of like a healthy restaurant. So I'm gonna do that instead, I think. The thing is, I usually don't like to work from cafes. I prefer libraries, places that are quiet. I get overstimulated in cafes usually. Although sometimes the noise helps, so it depends on my mood. Usually I'm more of a library girl for working. I just feel like being out in the world, and I'm hungry, and I have to pee. So all these reasons, I'm going to this place called New Kitchen in Newburyport, which is just the next town over. The Plum Island I was talking about, that's Newbury. Newburyport is the town, fancy, cute, nice. You'll see.